Have you tried dieting? You're like, ah! I was being chased by a hairdresser through Brick Lane. Fat, fat, fat.
Hey there, I'm Desiree Birch, and this is Fat Chat. Today's guest is an author, comedian, and beacon of fat acceptance everywhere. Please give a warm welcome to Sofie Hagen. I'm so glad that you are here. So what should we know about you? Like brass tacks.
I'm single.
Yep.
That's it.
It's amazing
That's
how that always comes first. Single, adorable.
It's a cute cheek.
It is really. Those cheeks are gonna carry you through this whole life. You're always
touring. At the moment,
Yep.
I'm touring the bum swing.
Yeah. Do you have a bum
touring.
that swings? No, I always have this thing of like being a fat woman that has a flat ass. It's like the major just sort of loss of my life,
Yeah,
especially
it's
being
a new
black.
thing.
People see me from the front and they're like, yeah, look at the ass. Oh, come on, right?
Shake that O.
Yeah, right. A disappointed cat call is the worst thing in existence.
Think about fat being like some sorts of fat is suddenly a tiny bit acceptable, but it's like hourglass shaped, flat stomach, big bum. You're like, oh.
Yeah, because it is like, we should be grateful for it to just be fetishized. People maybe want to beat off to you, so congratulations.
I'll tell you about the guy who stopped me at a bus stop. He like stopped his bicycle and like went all the way back. And he was like, and he said, oh, I'm engaged. I've never been with a fat girl.
Oh, fuck.
Here's my number. I was like,
You are the one.
thank you so much.
Like you've been scouted or some shit.
Give him the whole fat experience.
So just give you and your wife like 15 years of marriage. So our amazing dumbwaiter Jacob is going to bring out an item that I am curious about. Ooh, I'm curious, and yet I recognize this.
Yeah.
So talk to me and our watchers about this.
First of all, let's.
Yep.
So you know when you get on a plane.
Yes.
Yeah, and then you have to go, excuse me, can I have the seatbelt extension? And then everyone around you go. They come over and they're like.
And you're like, could you pass me some weed while you're doing that? Like the way they're like, here you go.
And it's always orange, by the way. It's always also
You're like,
orange.
it's okay. It's Dayglow. It's high vis.
And then when you plug it in, it just goes fat, fat, fat. And you're like, oh no. It's like flight's already torturous for fat people, both like psychologically and physically. Like it hurts so much.
And everyone's sitting there like going like,
God.
oh,
There's always
fat.
some-
And I'm like, nobody looks at the baby like, oh, or the guy who immediately takes his shoes off. That
the guy
piglet.
with the muscles. Have you ever sat next to like a pumped
this
up
one.
bodybuilder?
And
People are like, it's okay, he's beautiful.
He's the male ideal.
Yeah, and then you get the businessman with like an elbow into your
it's just
side, as if you can be like, oh yeah, I'll just lose weight now. Thank you for pointing it out.
Yeah.
So I found out I overstepped the weight limit of like most seats on the way to Australia. I was in so much pain. I was like, when I landed, I was like, I can't go back on that plane because I'll ruin my body forever.
Yeah,
So I was like,
yeah.
oh, now I live in
I
Australia.
live in Australia now.
I went to the theater as I was trying to figure out how to get home.
Yeah.
So there's a tiny seat, and it was like on the balcony. I'm just sitting on the armrest, like this is not working. So I went up to one of the the usher, and I was just like, oh hey, yeah, your seat's too small, I'm too fat. What are we gonna do? And he was just like,
He passed out. He had to get his manager.
Jumped off the balcony, died. It was very sad. So like it took forever to find someone. Even at this point, I was like, I can do whatever. Like I can stand in the back, I can sit on the step.
I'm guessing you have a theater block in here somewhere. Let's just set it off to the side.
That's fine. You can pay me back. Just let me know what to do. So what they did was they placed me on a chair. At the end of the front row. I say chair, like a bar stool.
Okay.
You know.
Like elevated above
everyone
else.
Yeah, I looked like a lifeguard. Like,
they were just like, we don't know what to do.
It's like
let's get her the biggest chair. And it's like, not big, tall, big. Go back there, Jeff. What are you thinking?
A throne? No, Jeff.
The
Jesus
Three Stooges in the back.
It's like when you go into a store and they're like, yeah, we sell to all sizes. And then you're like, okay, 28. And they go, here's a scarf. Because we're not allowed to say. We're not allowed to say the word fat. We're not allowed to be fat.
Yeah.
We're not allowed to become fat or to like fat.
Yeah.
Or, so it's like when you go, hi, I'm fat. They're like, shit. Shit, what do I do? No, you're not. No, you're not. You're beautiful.
Yeah, what? That's not the opposite.
I still can't fit into your seat.
So I think that Jacob has another item. The fourth floor. This looks like the sign outside of a lift. What does this relate to?
Probably the worst thing that could happen to fat people, which is you're on your way home with someone you've met and you're about to hook up, and then they live on the fourth floor.
No.
And there's no lift. No, I did this. So he was on this guy, and he did the thing of buzzing me in, like looking out. So I was like, okay, okay, what do I do, right? Because they're not meant to find out you're fat until you're naked, right?
Yeah,
Surprise!
exactly. I know you saw this silhouette, but now,
push it all into my ass for the photo. So I ran, and then the last flight of stairs up, I went,
no,
and then all the way up to him,
out.
and then I went, oh, can I use your bathroom, please?
Oh.
Ran into the bathroom, and then for about 45 minutes, and then just like wiping all the sweat off, and then like,
oh my God.
hi.
Oh, pardon me, I'm just getting a little hot.
I had to take a shit. Here I am. Surprise, I'm fat.
Now is the time for the part of the show that I like to call Fat, Fast, and Furious. First answer that comes to your mind, shoot it out. When do you feel sexiest?
When I'm naked? You know, I remember being a teenager, hearing people say they slept naked, and I was like, why would you sleep naked? What if someone broke into your house and then they saw you naked? As if that would be the worst thing that could
part
happen.
about them breaking.
Yeah,
I thought they were gonna rob and be like, oh, whoops, my bad.
Have you tried dieting? You're like, ah!
Biggest misconception about Sofie?
That I'm nice. It's the cheeks. If I didn't have these cheeks,
people
if I
could
was
see
thin,
how
people would be like, she's such a bitch. Now
You have
I'm like,
resting bitch face, but with frosting on it, so no one can tell. They're like, but it looks like cake, though. I like that. What was your best breakage of an article of furniture or otherwise while fat?
Can I tell you my favorite almost breakage?
Okay, yeah.
Which is a very snotty hairdresser in Brick Lane that I went in, and then they were like, oh, have a seat. And there was the chairs were like, it was like made of this, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, no.
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna sit.
Then
And he was like, oh, just have a seat. And I was like, no, I'm fine. And then he went like, sit down. And I was like, okay, no. So
Yeah.
when he turned around, I walked out. So I started walking down the street, and then I like turned around, he was there. He was like, so I started running. And then he started running.
Oh my God,
And
this is a mugging.
I was being chased by a hairdresser through Brick Lane.
Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being awesome, even though you hate people. Thank you for doing all this.